Hey guys, sup, Rudy here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. Now this one actually took me a little time, and you could see with the cards that are sitting in the side deck, different ratios I was playing around with. This is Noble Knights. I know not everyone's going to understand Noble Knights. I have dual videos that will show you basic combos, and the basic combo is this guy that goes into this guy and allows you to exceed with the equipped cards that make it rank 5. That's pretty much the basic of the work, how the deck works. Now, I'm going to say this nicely once. I know not everyone cares for the round table. It is a continuous foolish burial. When I played without it, it felt really uncomfortable for me. I don't know why, it just did. I still like MST a lot in main decks, but for Noble Knights, it seems to work good without MST. You know, that freaking soul charge abuse, but honestly, the deck is really, really good because there's plenty of stuff to send to the graveyard. I did leave out the Lander Knight. It's the level 5 Knight. He just wasn't cutting it for me in the build. Like, personally, he wasn't cutting it for me. But this is my take on Noble Knights, and I hope you enjoy it because this is the one I use in the duel videos a lot. With like one or two minor little changes to improve the consistency throughout the whole deck. So we're running one Notorious because Notorious is just good vanilla for Lady of the Lake and set up with Gawain, so Gawain can help you go into rank 4s. We're running one Ichar. I can never pronounce the names correctly, so you'll have to forgive me. But basically, this helps you go into rank 5s, and then when you go into the rank 5, they can't chain nothing to it, which is even better. 3 Gawain, because anything lower you're kind of missing out on. Hey, I just want to special to the board and do stuff with it. 1 Dry Stain, good monster removal. It's kind of like a smashing ground in a way when it's equipped to a Noble Arms card. 3 Murdraut, because Murdraut is the MVP of the deck. It really is one of the best, like, if it's not the best, it is one of the best opening plays you could do is summon this guy, equip it with an equip card, send the equip to the graveyard to special out the boars, and then equip said card that went to the graveyard 2 boars to search out 3 more equip cards, and then equip one of the ones that you get. Well, the only one you get to Murdart, make him rank 5, go into the king, and just laugh your head off. Well, you have complete setup. Excuse my stomach. Good disease. Now we're running 1 Thor. I call him Thor because the name is so freaking ridiculously hard for me to say, and it comes out too funny. I just say Thor because he kind of looks like Thor. So we're running 1 of him because he's just good, little mid to late game. We're running 3 Noble Knight Brothers. This is probably the best support that came out of Primal Origins for Noble Knights because it allows them to set up really quickly and also allows them to put monsters back that they want to get later in the game again. Like this guy, especially when you don't have anything on the board. Him by himself can easily create a play to give you an out to stuff. 2 Maxi, because Maxi is a great draw power card right now. 2 the Queen of the Noble Arms, because she is pretty much another Noble Arms card while also being a life point defender and has a great effect. 1 Lady of the Lake, because Lady of the Lake, if you're running the vanilla and you're running the field card, you can get away with it. It just helps you go into that. And that's just, you know, it's fun to go into the Ignoble Knight of, the Ignoble Knight. It's fun to go into it. Alright, spell lineup is 1 Reinforcements of the Army, 2 Soul Charge, 2 Noble Arms of Destiny, 1 Gallatin, and 2 Caliburn. I like my life point gain, especially in a Soul Charge OTK fest that this is. I feel that 2 of these are actually better than 2 of these. That's just me being me. That to me, it comes down to preference for this slot. You can run 2 of these and 1 of these, but that's just preference. 2 Excalibur, because Excalibur just says you can't target me and lasts at a lot of decks. This thing right here just targets set cards. I'm not a big fan of it, but when going against Shaddolls, it puts in a lot of work to clear out their back row, especially high back row decks. This allows you to clear that back row out and then just go into your whole setup. 2 Noble Knights of the Round Table. You're never going to get to 12. If you get 12 somehow, you have cheated at this game. I'm sorry. I am legit sorry, but you have cheated. Because they have to have different names. I don't even think there's enough to do 12. Most of the time you get 6 or 9. And 6 or 9 is kind of like, alright, I don't know how the hell I got there, but I got there. But 3 is pretty much the one you're going to see most of the time. And honestly, it is good, you know, because you don't really want to top deck this. So you could just send it to the graveyard. You could send her to the graveyard, and, you know, you're good from there. You're good. Trap lineup is 1 Torrential, 2 Trap Stun, 2 Breakthrough Skill, 1 Solemn Warning. You can actually run Nightmare Hole instead of Breakthrough Skill if you please. You know, that's preference slot right there. But I've been liking the trap lineup a lot. I think Warning would either stay Warning, become Bottomless, or Compulsive be one of those, but I'm fairly happy with it, honestly. I would be siding MSTs, as I don't normally show off side decks. This is just what I was, using. So you can plot out, you can pick at my brain what was going on in my mindset when I was building this. Alright, so one Ignoble Knight of Highlanderice. I can never pronounce it right. It's a level 5 Synchro. You're only going to need the one. It's the only Synchro you're ever going to go into. One Vocosaurus, because there are times you can go into it and just finish the game. And it's just too good to finish the game with him. One Artifact Duralhan, because basically if they pop your Noble Arts card, it's going to come back. You're not going to care. And being able to stop their spells and traps is just really strong. Now, by himself, he's not too strong because that 2400 attack stat, but he is really annoying really quickly. Then we're running two of the Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorius because he's just really good. He's the main one you usually want to go into. One Blade Armor Ninja. That double attack is too good. That one Black Ship of Corn. That one 101. Those two Artorius King of the Noble Knights because he is your back row Heavy Storm Murderer. That's pretty much what he is. One Excalibur for when things are huge and you just want to fuck them up. That's the best way I could say it, honestly. Make this guy 4,000, go to OTK status. One Star Leech, and I cannot pronounce the second part, so I'm not even going to. But basically, it allows you to drop a boss monster down to 0, take it out, go into a Soul Charge the next turn, go into Extinction Knight, however you want to say that. One Abyss Dweller, and one guy Cowboy, and that's the entire extra deck. If you want to see the duel videos, I believe they're already out, so you could just ask me, I can link them to you. So you can actually see this deck in action. Now, if you want to see the version without the Noble Knights of the Round Table, I can do that too, if you prefer it. Because I know some people, there was a big debate on a lot of the forums, a lot of the different Yu-Gi-Oh forums about this card being trash or being at 3. I feel 2 is a perfect number. Either 2 and a terraforming, or 3 and no terraforming, or just 2. It comes down to your preference level with it, and where you're comfortable with it, because that's what's really going to matter at the end of the day. And as always, I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh Council. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you like what you saw and you haven't already, then hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, thank you. If you have a deck request, leave it in the comments below as always. And what else? Oh, share the video if you really did enjoy it and you know someone who would enjoy watching the video, then please, go ahead, share it. Take the link and just share it with them and then let them see it for themselves. And as always, I'm appreciative of you guys watching. And I will catch you next time, which is in a little while because I usually upload pretty fast. I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh Council till the next video. Peace.